Here we go. There she is.
Good morning. Good morning.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. We made it.
Christy has arrived.
We made it to Tuesday.
Yeah.
I thought it was Wednesday, but it's only Tuesday.
It sure feels very Tuesday.
It does. Monday was a heavy Monday, for sure.
Yeah, with the holidays and being gone. And
I know. Welcome back.
like,
We missed you.
you might be the only one.
No, everyone was like,
No,
"Where's
come on."
Shane?"
We good there, Jeff?
Yep, we're all set.
All right. Yeah, I felt like vacation was like a lifetime ago already.
I know. It does feel like it. Do you feel a little refreshed? Did you come back?
I did.
I'm glad I took that vacation.
Yeah, I always do. I always fight going on vacation, and then you're like, yeah, that's really enjoyable. Why don't I do that more?
Don't answer the phone.
Yeah.
Go enjoy your life. Have a good time.
Yeah,
I
it
was pretty proud of
awesome.
you that you didn't send us any text. Like, I was like, oh, all right, Shane.
I think he did though.
I think I did.
He did a couple. He did do a couple posts.
I was trying to think. I was like, I
You're
don't
like,
remember.
shoot, did
but
I check completely out?
I don't know. Yeah, I definitely didn't check completely out. But unfortunately, like I bet you know, everything's just intertwined. It's wrapped up.
Yeah.
So it's hard to completely
To
disconnect.
stay out of it. Yeah.
So, but it was being gone for a long time, seeing family. It was pretty
So nice.
Yeah.
Hey, we got some movement here. Some of our guys got some. They moved on up the ladder.
Yeah. So we had a few guys leave, and that
Look
creates
it.
opportunity for our guys who've been here doing their thing. So Tristan is now running our BDC department.
Yeah,
Killing it,
good
too.
job,
He
Tristan.
he's moved up from sales to assisting in that room, and now he is running that room. So he has worked really hard, and he's kind of a great example of applying yourself and getting opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, like
He didn't waste no time.
we never know when people are going to come or go. You know, unless we fire them, and then sometimes we know. But more often than not, that doesn't happen. You know, the guys that left had opportunities; they took them, and it creates an
Opens
opportunity for the next guy. So
And means
congratulations.
we need more people.
Yeah, we need more people.
Yes.
We're hiring again. Who would have thought?
Look at our Shane.
Yeah, and then the smiliest guy in the dealership.
I said,
Poster
can you
child.
pose for me? He's like, no, that's embarrassing. I'm like, don't move. And I took that. I
Yeah.
think it's so good.
Did
Perfect.
you tell him to hold his chin like that?
No.
That's just his
I was
natural
just like,
pose.
don't move.
You
And
should have
he's-
put the little like teeth shine thing.
Yeah, strike a pose.
Yeah.
Strike a pose.
Look how cute he is. He's a keeping
Yeah.
model.
So Shane is now full-time finance at the used car center. That is his baby now. So if you need anything from the used car center, you got a smiley face to help you.
Talk about two guys who really came in, you know, as like kind of youngish and just have grown and taken these opportunities and worked hard to
I like
move
how you
up.
say youngish.
I know. They're going to kill me.
Yeah.
I mean, they're my kids' ages, so I kind of, you know, but
We're kind of oldish.
yeah. Touche. But it's super exciting to see them grow.
Melody
in the
says hi,
business.
guys.
What up,
Whoa.
girl?
She's watching you.
Yes.
I can't even remember. I think I was supposed to do something
Lunch.
for Melody. I don't know.
You were supposed to do lunch.
Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry he ditched you the week before he went on vacation.
She gonna get you for
I'm a
that.
ditcher. Although I don't
or
know
maybe
that I
she
helped
ditched
or
you.
not.
Did she ditch you? Something happened.
I'm gonna blame her,
Okay.
especially because she's not here to defend herself.
Oh, she's going to chat
She's
to
in the
us
chat
right now.
though.
But when she was on vacation, a friend of mine found her dog.
Oh, I did
So,
see that.
I don't know if I helped connect the thing, but
Maybe you did.
Just
I felt
take credit.
I
Just
felt
do
all- No, I did not. I did the typical thing that modern people do, and they're like, "Oh, I'll help with this." Share.
I did something great
She
today.
says that she ditched you in the chat.
Oh, okay. I remember
Right.
something. I just remember she was at the our chamber event, and she was just like, "It's so hard to not have Shane here."
She likes sitting around and talking crap with me. So,
Yes. Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
So
What do we got? Okay, so let's we have some pictures of my Father's Day weekend.
Oh yeah, let's
it was
get to that.
so nice.
Hello to the world.
Oh my gosh, this is called like Sycamore View or something like that.
It's
And let me
pretty
tell
cool.
you, it is so cool. It is just a moment where you really can, you know, just take life in.
I almost
love
thought you were
those
on the edge of a
moments.
cliff,
I
but
feel it was kind of, it's
Did-
up high.
it's up high.
you
Yeah.
ever
Yeah.
see those internet pictures where it looks like someone's on the edge of a cliff, and then it's just the camera angle, and it's like a normal hill?
Oh
Yeah.
no, this is legit.
I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I would not risk my life for that. And then they like move the camera.
Trick
Yeah.
photography.
Hill. Yeah.
No, this is legit. Got a little family picture in there too.
Yeah, they'll get that up. We can do that.
Yeah, and then keep going. Oh, the campsite is
Oh,
what I
okay.
had to share with you
The
guys. I mean, my
campsite.
family is cute. I love
Peaceful.
them, of course. But check that
Man, look
out.
at that.
It doesn't get better than this. So this
Doesn't
is
get
at the
better.
KOA in Williams, and you get this one section of the cabins, and they literally sit right on the forest. It was just amazing.
That
Yeah,
looks
it looked
pretty
good.
The
amazing.
weather, to die for.
Well, it was to die for here too.
Windy and hot? I don't
Windy,
think so.
yes,
We
very.
drove home, and I was
degrees
like,
and-
take me back.
Yeah.
This
So
is why I love Williams.
Saturday was beautiful, and I went out on the boat, and it was insane. It was like every amateur on the planet decided to go out and
I
float
can't believe you
something.
went out on Saturday.
Oh,
I didn't think it was
Honest
going to be
with
that crazy. It was so crazy, and I hadn't been out in a couple weeks since I've been out of
you.
town.
Yeah.
And then the next day was windy and hot, and I was
Couldn't
like,
go.
200%, I am not doing
Not
any of
doing
that.
it.
So,
No, not again.
Let's
I
check
s-
out Shane's pictures from his
Okay.
vacation.
Oh,
I
what do we
know we're
got
circling
here?
we
back
got
around. But,
Dollywood.
so I chose these pictures because I love this. I mean, for one, your niece is way too cute, and then you have you three there. You're just all.
Look at Benjamin actively
Towering.
trying to be taller than
He's
me.
towering.
Active.
Both
He's like-
of you guys.
He's like, look how tall I am. Yeah.
I love that you guys are at Dollywood too. Oh, and then your baby girl.
And there's my baby
Tell me
girl.
she doesn't rock that hat. So cute.
She does. So it's really funny. I gave her. I mean, she would only wear hats really like if we were outdoors. And I'm like, baby, I don't want you because she's pretty fair skinned.
Yeah.
Her little cheeks get red. And so
Don't
I'm like,
burn.
sweetie, wear a hat. So then
She
we go out on the
flips
boat, and you know, her hair gets crazy in the wind or whatever. And so I start having just put a hat on. It'll keep the sun off your face, whatever. Well, now she seems to like it, and she seems to wear her little hat
She's so cute.
a lot of places.
Is that a
And,
roller coaster in the background?
Yes. So I could not believe how good Dollywood was.
You
you know,
loved it.
Listen, I won't go back, but
But it was a good time.
like comparing it to the experience that I've had at other places when I was out of town in Texas, Orlando, been to Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, and I would say it was better rides, bigger, less people, better food. Like
Can't
it
go
was-
wrong.
I was
What
in
town
my
is
head.
that in?
It's in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's about 30
Tennessee.
minutes outside of Knoxville, and it was awesome. And it's like set right behind the Smoky Mountains.
It looks like it's in the middle
It
of the
was
forest.
absolutely beautiful,
Aw.
and
Cool.
The weather good?
weather was well.
A little rainy.
So check it out. It was good, and then it stormed, which actually ended up working out in our favor because there was way less people
Everybody
out.
left. You guys
And
stayed.
we were just there for that, so we just stuck it out, and then it ended up being beautiful in the afternoon, and
Aw.
yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Very cool.
The boys went on rides just back to back to back to back.
I love it.
Yeah, I went on like 2 and was like,
like,
oh, I'm
eh.
gonna throw up.
Look
Ah,
at
there we
here's
go.
the game. You guys hit the baseball game.
Yeah, so I watched more baseball in the last 2 weeks than I have in the last 2 years.
You're a baseball fan now.
Yeah, in my Steeler hat and talked football the whole time.
The whole
with my
time.
son.
Well,
You're like,
But,
so this is boring
Yeah,
still.
it was a lot of fun.
Dude, this picture is frameable.
Yeah, so that's a very rare picture. We got our whole family together. We, for one, had a stranger take the picture, so that was part of it. But yeah, it was really pretty, and that ballpark's really nice. It sits right down on the river.
The background looks fake, like it's so pretty.
Yeah, they so they use Pittsburgh for a bunch of movies because it's obviously like a lot cheaper than New York or other major cities. They shot a couple Batman movies there because it looks old and gothic-y.
It does. It really does.
Yeah, I should have sent you guys some pictures like the old churches and other stuff. they
Dang,
took
I thought I
pictures
got
of.
the picture of the pizza that you posted. How was the
Oh,
pizza?
well, funny story. I'm a pizza snob,
Yes.
and so we had like regular pizza the first day up at my grandma's house. And in
Oh,
my
the
head, I'm
grandma
like, they
pictures were so cute.
didn't think nothing of it. They were just like, hey, we got some pizza, and I'm thinking, pizza, good, get good pizza. Like,
Like,
you
do
know,
not
like
jack
they were
me
just
on
feeding
this.
people. In my head, I'm thinking like, we
I
got a
want
chance
some-
to eat some rare pizza here. And so, but we hit one of my favorite spots in Pittsburgh, and it was unbelievable. It was super good. And then
Doesn't ever do you wrong.
no, we have some favorite spots, but
What is the other things that you were saying? Pierogies?
Pierogies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that go?
I don't-
I didn't see any pictures of those.
well, our favorite place burned down a couple years ago.
Well, maybe
And
that's
so I'm
why.
sure there are other places where you can get it, and I believe there's some at the stadium, but we didn't get any. It was actually super packed. It was a late night, Friday night fireworks game.
Oh, big time.
It was packed, and so I didn't leave my seat the whole time. And the only thing I did is
We're like, I don't even like people.
Yeah, it was terrible. And my niece sat next to me, or a couple seats over, and when she didn't eat all of her cotton candy, that was all I ate. So it was really hard because
Good
we were on like
Lord.
our time. My brother was on Texas time. We flew in, and we're trying to be like up early and get the most out of days on East Coast time.
Oh, that's rough.
And then, of course,
Hard
you
to adjust your body to that.
finally get settled in. Had 4 flights canceled on the way back.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
I
You
was
didn't say
like
that.
10 minutes away from texting the I'm not coming tomorrow.
Like, I won't even be in. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, so
I'm stuck here.
so I missed my initial connector in Texas to get back here.
Oh,
and
I would've
so,
panicked.
Oh, I was so mad. Well, the only thing is that it was in Dallas, and it's like where my brother lives, but he was there with us.
Oh.
And so it was like I could have at least gone to his house or something,
Yeah.
or got a room or whatever. But we ended up catching a flight. Got back at 3 a.m.
Oh.
Vegas time, so it was a little rough getting back. Like
That's
I absolutely.
why I'm not a great flyer
Oh, my-
traveler. Like,
That's
I
what I
hate
say.
those things. It
I
makes me
love being
panic.
places. I love spending time in other places.
Yeah.
I hate getting there. And then you get back and you're like, I had this great time. And then the whole time on the plane, you're like, God, I hate this
I
so
hate
much.
this.
Why do I
Just
do
stuck.
this?
Well,
Yes.
you're wide, so I'm sure you and Benjamin were both like,
So Benjamin hijacked another seat on the way back.
oh, nice.
So it was just me and Addison in the row. He jumped in another
He's like,
spot.
listen, I'm moving on over.
But initially, the 3 of us in an aisle. And so you got to imagine like
Poor
this.
Addison.
And then my daughter in the middle.
She's like stuck behind
And the
your
worst part
shoulders.
is my shoulder's like this on the side of the plane. Benjamin likes the aisle, so his knee
so
sticks
he's
out.
like,
Me and Benjamin can't sit next to each other.
no
like,
way.
And so we're like this, and then my daughter's in
She's
between
just stuck
this.
her little face.
Sandwiched in,
Oh,
huh?
it's so, poor
Oh, boy.
thing. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Brutal.
It was fun. It was cool.
I liked the pictures, and I'm glad that you got to spend time with your brother and all the
Yeah. So my
cousins
grandma.
got
I
to
haven't seen my
spend
grandma in
time.
years.
That was good. I'm sure she enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And your parents went
I
too,
told
so that's
Tony a
good.
funny story about like sneaking my grandma out of the house. So she's not young anymore, and so
Yeah.
it's a lot of work for her to get around. And she's like, we want to go to dinner, but your aunt and mom won't let me leave the house, And so
We're like, oh, that's it.
So we're like, all right, we're going to dinner, and so we took grandma and we went to dinner, and everybody came, but she was like,
She's
"All
like,
right,
good
we got
job,
outta here."
boys.
That's awesome.
We got a lot, but not a lot going on in the community right now. We have, what do we got? Carrie's. What do you got, Jeff? What's
Well,
next?
yeah, we could go to Carrie's. How about it?
Let's do it.
Do it.
So that's tomorrow, her ribbon cutting. That's super exciting for her. We're so proud of her.
Yes.
She's doing well in the community, giving back as well. So please get out there and support her.
That's right.
Tomorrow, 4 to 5.
Well, how about the
will
rum
there
and-
be snacks? That's important.
Of course,
course, yeah.
of course. Kiwanis is doing their Rum and Rock 714. There is still tables available. It's really the wine and jazz, but Rum and Rock is taking it over at the Field House. So get a table. It should be a
So is
great
that
event.
3 weeks? 3 weeks out?
Yep, not too far.
Very exciting.
And then get her to Scotland.
Yeah, so this
Peyton.
is pretty cool. If you haven't heard about Peyton, she's the BMX world, and she is taking this. I mean, she's going to Scotland, representing our little town, our area.
She's on Team USA.
It's pretty wild. I mean, we know Jordan, she went pretty far. She had a lot of good memories and stuff with the BMX, but this gal is just living the dream.
Yeah. Representing the
Yes.
United States of
So
America.
if you can, please donate.
Yeah, so those are the events coming up.
Hey, can we just talk about Mohave Valley Little League? How exciting
Yeah,
is
let's
this?
talk about that.
They're winning. They're going to take this. They're going to win. So, okay, our girls, they play tonight for the championship game at 6:30, and they play against Blythe.
Ooh, exciting. And that's in town?
That's in town. Yep, at the Bullhead Fields. The boys play tomorrow, and they play against Blythe as well. And both of those are for the championship
Ooh,
games.
exciting.
I know. Look at
Very
all those littles. I
exciting.
mean, how cute are they?
Do we have a picture of Gonzo coaching them?
Oh,
We don't.
Oh, my gosh.
I do. I could send it to you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So it's really fun to watch Gonzo out there because he brings a lot of that same energy and stuff that he brings to
Listen.
our team. But he gets to do it with the young guys. And
He's so energetic and he's so positive out there, and he's like loud, and so you kind of think like, oh, he's being rude, but it's like, good job, like that was a great focus. And I was like, oh, okay, I like this, I'm in.
Yeah.
Originally you're kind of like, oh, this is kind of scary. And then
Yeah.
you're like, oh no, it's great. It's all positive. This is amazing.
It's just really fun. I remember coaching my son, and when he was younger, and getting hooked in like he is now. And so it's a lot of fun to see. And we've sponsored Mohave Little League, and we sponsored a lot of things over the years.
Dude, I
but-
love our shirts. I love them. I love when we get to do this. I always say I fell in love with Finley because I would sit at the Mohave Valley Little League fields, and our names were on the back. Before I was even my name, our name. I mean, it is our name now, but it wasn't my name then, but I fell in love with it then.
You lost me like 4 names ago. It's our name, but not our name. Now it's our name. But it's our name again. But it was always our name, so now it's our name.
You got me.
But yes, I understand, and I remember the same thing because at one point we, many years ago, we were not very active in our community, and when we finally did something, my kid played something, had Finley on the back, and I was like, thank you.
Makes you feel
So,
proud.
Yeah, it really does, and we appreciate it, and it's fun to do.
And we've continued, like, that's happened a long time. It was
Yeah.
cool to see Tony and Gonzo and Chris Bancroft out there and Eric handing out the shirts.
Yeah, and it was, it's also cool, and this is probably like the dad/coach in me, but we sponsor a lot of things, and then when you see the success come from it, good things, good athletes, people
Yeah.
elevating themselves, you feel good. You feel like you kind of contribute to keeping people involved or giving them opportunity.
Agreed.
So it's very fun. So
I think it's probably one of our favorite parts of what we do is that we
Yeah.
get to give back to the sports section of the
For sure.
community. Because that's where we are.
yeah, we were talking about it a little bit the other day at lunch. We were talking with Shauna, who we stole this wonderful background from.
Great picture, Shauna. I was like, oh, hold on. Let's see what Shauna's got done
Yeah.
today.
But what makes you special, what makes you unique, and you can't fake the involvement that we have. It's kind of like when you get a corporate sponsor and they hand down some jerseys from Pepsi or something. You're like,
Yeah.
I don't give a dang about Pepsi. I don't even know who this is.
No.
But, when your coach is a Finley guy, when you're a Finley face, Jeff's out there doing video, Tony's out there watching. And then you get real connection with people, both on our end and theirs, and I think that's very important. So.
Yeah, and we're seeing it in baseball, softball, football.
There he is.
There he
Look,
is.
yeah, oh my gosh.
I wonder if
His speech was so great too.
Sorry about that. That bleeds over.
I
whenever
wonder
click
if
on it.
Gonzo has like some go-to sayings in baseball, like he does at the sales meeting,
Oh,
where he says like the
does.
same thing every other, like this week and then next week and then next week.
I bet you he does.
A lot of a little adds up to a lot.
For sure.
All right, let's check out the reel here.
Oh, the little reel's cute.
it's just
them.
a quick one, but
Yeah.
let's check it out. I'll get
They're
it up
saying
here.
that needles, like, 5 needles.
All right, let's get to it here.
Are we starting a baseball fight right now?
Maybe. All right. Let's make sure the volume's not too loud this time.
Protect our ears.
So you know how that goes. Whether you play needles or Kingman, those rivalries are pretty heavy. Get a little intense, especially at the little league and even
those
little
9-year-olds
Firebirds.
are
Like,
feisty.
yeah, they're like this. Like, well, and it's really cute because they're like, yeah, winning, and they're doing like the bow and arrow and then whatever, and then the kid gets on first base and the catcher, the first baseman's like high fiving him, like, good job, you got on base, like, so they're all friends, but it's you still want to win.
Yeah.
Like
for
Gonzo
sure.
was out to win. When we first got there, it was 3-1 needles.
Huh.
And Mitchell's like, what's happening here? And Gonzo's like, oh, we're coming back. Don't worry. Kicked it into gear. 12, 4.
Obviously that's the little handshake line. You say your little 2, 4, 6.
Yeah.
Which I never liked. I mean, the time I was a little kid, I remember thinking, what are we doing?
Like, why are we doing this?
Wave, see you in the parking lot. I don't know. But I will
you out
tell
there.
you, the flip side of that is, I don't know if you watched the NCAA women's basketball tournament this year.
No.
But there were like 3 instances where fights broke out in the handshake line. A girl cheap shotted another girl.
What?
Oh, yeah. And so it is super
Crazy.
important that these kids learn this when they're young. Yeah, you compete, you have your fun, you do whatever, and then afterwards, you guys are more alike than you're different.
Yeah.
Shake your hands, move on, and go about your business. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
it's part of respect for each other and the game. Like,
Yeah.
you want to cheer. It could go either way, right? It's 50-50.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it's very weird that like you have these terrible incidents up at the college level, and you try to teach it to these kids when they're little so they understand. Yeah, you
Yeah.
compete. It's competitive. You do whatever. Then you shake hands and you go, go back
Well,
to your
let's just
team.
be real. I mean, people in the world have lost their minds. Our community has gone crazy. We have aliens in Vegas. I mean, this is serious.
Wait, aliens in Vegas? What?
I thought the aliens were coming to help, but I think they're just making us crazier.
I really want somebody to come on my Thursday show to talk about aliens. If you're out there, shoot us a message.
So
You can
there's-
come on the show.
If you've
There's
seen a UFO,
Yes.
come on the show.
Everyone's
Have
seen UFO. Don't lie about it.
Okay.
There's an episode of Rick and
believes in
Morty
them.
where aliens come back and they're like all knowing and they're dinosaurs. They left
What?
and they came back and they're the dinosaurs and they're like, you people are crazy. We're just gonna go ahead and take care of all your problems for you. And then people still act crazy. Like it's pretty funny.
It's
so.
pretty
Wow.
crazy. Well, I do have to tell a little funny story. So we were in the office with Monty yesterday, and I'm like, listen, we need the alien guy on the show. Like, me and Shane were just talking about this. Like, I need this guy on the show. So then we start to, see kind of what he's showing, and it's like this meteorite falling, blah, blah, blah. Well, then Monty's like, no, check this out. And he shows us this video, and this video is of, like, a skeleton walking in the backyard. And I'm like, I don't know how we got from that to that, but if we could find this guy, this would be
Yeah.
amazing. And it was, I don't know, within 4 hours, you have like a meteor to people crawling in the backyard.
So
With
I
big
don't-
eyes.
I don't know if you know this or not, but the government is now releasing things that say, yes, we have these craft. We don't know what they are. And
Shush
so
it.
so a lot of people think that it's all just a diversion to like distract us from how screwed up the world is right now. But other people think that it's because the world's so screwed up they release this stuff because it's like we're busy worried about paying grocery bills instead of like aliens taking over our planet. So
Listen,
Well.
you're either a believer or not. I'm going to manifest my safe backyard from the aliens.
yes,
Oh boy.
Aliens, if you're coming, come to me. I'm friendly. Go everywhere else.
I'm gonna be so pissed when I'm sitting there in my living room getting invaded by aliens and Christy's got crystals up and they're like, we can't go near the crystals.
Yes.
Damn
This
it,
is
she was right
happening.
about the crystals.
Saging. Shh.
Yeah, so
I'll send you some sage. Don't
yeah,
worry.
I would go down without it. I'd be like, listen, I'm just admitting defeat.
Shane's all take me.
Just take me.
Let's go for
I'm
the
in.
ride.
I'm in. Like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do we have a deal of the week? What do we got going
We
on?
do. Let's go with that. So first off, the first thing we have.
I'm actually in love with this picture right now.
Okay, so what we have here is a 2019 Jeep Compass Latitude.
Ooh.
This is pretty nice. It's got 95,000 miles on it, but it's we got a great deal on it.
So we actually have a few deals of the week here, and I'll tell you why. Matt sent out an email the other day and was like, hey, guys, we got some, like sometimes things go old age, and it's not really a big deal because they're not really, like they're cars we took a trade or something funky, or they're just not the right for our market. But he said, these are sellable. These are good cars. These are good for us.
Yeah,
let's
this
find
is
a
a-
home for them. So
2020 Kia Optima here, LX.
Those are cute little cars, too.
Really good on gas and roomy. Very nice car. And this one has only 65,000 miles as
Oh,
of
that's
2020,
nice.
so good mileage on that one. And then last but not least, we have we'll wait for it. It's coming.
It's coming.
2020
Ooh.
Volkswagen Jetta.
Cute.
This is a SE. This is a really dependable car right here. These Volkswagens go forever. This car has only 62,000 miles as well.
Ooh.
So
When I
there
was
you
young,
go.
the Jettas were
I
so
like
fun and cool.
I like how you can tell when it was windy because all that wind
The
blows
dirt.
that dust.
Yeah.
And it just sits in that little like back part of all
Right.
these
The
cars.
cars.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
saw it on the picture, but you know what?
Oh,
They'll
listen.
have that thing clean as a
Look
whistle.
at that
All we
flag
would do
blowing
is
in the
wash
wind.
cars if that was we would literally never stop washing cars.
Especially right now. I mean, we all know it's the season
Tis
for
the
wind.
season.
Clean as a whistle if you buy it. We
But
promise.
what that does mean is the flags blow so beautifully.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely.
that our flags are back up.
Well, hopefully we get a little more cooperative weather this year. We had that crazy storm, and I think we went through like $8,000 in flags in 6 months or something. It was like, oh my gosh, we are way
Yeah.
over flag budget here.
Yeah, so very important. When you put up a flag, your responsibility is to make sure that they are not fraying. And if so, people will let us know, like,
Yes.
hey, your flags are fraying.
And I do know that some people get upset, so I will tell you, we paid extra money for the best flags they
Yes.
had them hemmed so they didn't fray,
Extra stitched.
extra stitched,
It was crazy.
backup flags, and they lasted like one storm.
Yes.
They're supposed
So
to be
we're
marine
doing our
grade. They're
very
supposed to be like
best.
the ones that are down on the docks, like it's stormed, like
Yeah.
marine grade
Is
flags.
it just that our wind is so wild?
I have no idea.
Well, and especially we're on the parkway, so it really 99% of the time it is windy, even when it's not windy like here.
yeah,
True.
true.
But we do our very due diligence to keep them beautiful, just so you guys all know.
We try, and then we don't have the equipment. Yeah, we don't have the equipment to take them down, so then we have to, hire someone to come
Yeah.
out with a little scissor lift or
Which
a
always
bucket.
takes a little
and
time.
So when that happens, bear with us. We do the best we can. Tony, as a veteran, is very aware and on
Yes.
top of flag protocols.
Yes, sir.
So
They'll be flying till after 4th of July.
4th of July is coming. It's just right around the
I
corner.
know.
Cross our fingers. Yeah.
So exciting.
Fireworks.
I think I need to look into getting out of town for 4th of July.
Do it,
I don't think I can
Frank.
handle another weekend like that on the river.
No,
Oh,
go.
I'm gonna call in sick on Wednesday.
Okay, gotcha.
Go out.
Yep.
What day is the 4th on, Arganda?
The 4th of July this year? That's a good question. I can check for you.
And whatever the weekend is, the people jump in on it.
You're out.
I'm gonna just go somewhere else.
4th of
Listen.
July is on a Tuesday.
I think you might have found some love for a little vacation, like actual vacation time.
I don't have time to vacation. We're 4 weeks from football officially starting. Benjamin's got a camp in the middle of July or end of July.
Then you better go 4th of July. That's it.
And then season's
Then
here.
you're
Done deal.
Season's here.
I know.
Well,
My boys are seniors. This is so wild.
some of my boys are seniors. Tanner and John. I'd be so sad.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Dre got all his baseball stuff up. He's already getting some notoriety from some colleges.
Very
I
exciting.
know. Pittsburgh?
University of Pittsburgh?
I don't know.
she's throwing it out
Pittsburgh,
there.
California?
No. Far.
Pittsburgh,
No.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
ACC team. Big time.
I'm getting hot just thinking like him going that far.
Benjamin wants to go far.
I know. Well, if he goes by
I
your
said-
brother, that's
I was
perfect.
like, son, I'm all for it. Go wherever you want. I want you to go to a whole new world. Be there,
A whole
commit to it.
new world.
I don't want him to sing though.
No.
You're gonna be there.
Yeah.
And but you gotta understand,
Go.
you're gone. I'm like, we're not gonna be able to come to every game if you're
I
8 hours
know.
away.
Is it okay? So, being the parent that shows up to every game, is that not like the saddest part of that adventure if they go so far?
Well, considering I've been on his sideline of I think 99% of the games he's played since he was
5.
I think a little older than that, but close. It's going to be really hard.
That's where my struggle is real.
Yeah. I'm going to make my daughter sit right next to me on the couch and watch me cry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. So,
I'll never forget my daughter had a soccer game in Havasu, and for some reason I had said I wasn't going to be able to make it. And, I'm obviously pretty loud in the stands. So, I, of course, figure out a way to make it. And I get there and I was like, Luxus! And everyone stopped on the team. They're like, I told you she would be here. And I was like, yes, that's me. I'm the mom who shows up screaming loudly.
We know, Christy.
it's true.
We've heard you.
Yes.
I've heard her on
I'm like
somebody
yelling at
else's
Sean
live
across the
feed.
field. Shane, what are you doing? Quit attacking my boys. No.
I'm watching someone else's live feed, and I hear Christy. I'm like, oh, Christy's there.
That's all right.
Shane's pretty powerful across the field as well.
Yeah. So maybe I'm a little more aggressive than Gonzo, but I have the same effect where I'm screaming and I'm like,
Agreed.
you got it. We're running this. And people are like, whoa, man, take it easy. I'm like, I'm just telling them what we're doing.
I'm
like,
just talking.
It's a big field. What do you want me to- Hey, fellas. Ever see those NPR skits where it's like, they like whisper, like, we're here with NPR. And they do that voice. Like, you want me to coach football like that? I
Can't
need
do
you
it.
to opt out of this and audible into, like, it don't work
Yeah,
like
no.
that. We don't
Yeah.
have microphones and helmets. We have to yell.
Yeah. Yeah.
right.
It's
Sometimes
pretty
it's
mighty.
at the ref.
Amateurs.
Sometimes it's at the ref.
Yeah. It's totally,
No.
totally always unwarranted.
No.
But then the ref looks and they all look away. It wasn't me that said that.
Yeah.
I love Finley Shane, and then you get to a game and you're like, hey.
That's football, Shane, right there.
Well,
I
listen,
hey, Jeff learned the hard way when he'd be like, do you want to do a recording? And you're like, get away from it.
like, "It's game
I was
time,
like, he's
Jeff,
going to
get
kill
outta
you.
here."
He's
get
gonna
off
kill
the
you.
field.
Carry
We got
on.
stuff to do. Yeah.
Yep, I did learn fast.
I'm like,
I was expecting to get an interview, that's all. But not that close to game time. You got to get out of the way.
No,
now,
yeah,
Rudy,
no.
Coach Rudy's ready for another
Yeah, he
interview.
doesn't care. He's
Yeah.
anytime,
Shane's
Rudy.
like-
I will give Coach Rudy this. He is like far more level than most of us are. Like, you know
Agreed.
me, Matt, and Nick have coached forever.
Yeah.
And so we used to coach those youth games, and it was like you were on 11 for like 8 hours. And you'd get out of that youth game, and if you had to drive home, you'd sit in your car and you'd be like, you know,
Relief.
because in the moment, like your adrenaline's up, you're busy, you're coaching kids, you're doing whatever, and then all of a sudden you're done, and you've been doing it for, you're burnt, you're in Vegas for however
Yeah.
long. You coach, we coached every one of those teams.
Well, as
for-
a coach, you're not just like going to a game, sitting and watching. You are making sure everyone on, all your players are there. If not, why are they not? So that stress happens. Parents running late, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
So it's
you
literally
wake up to like 20
on.
text messages. Where are we leaving from? We just
Yeah.
told you last night at practice. Like, what do you mean where are we leaving from? Where are we going? What field is it?
Listen, tell me the parents aren't the worst part of youth sports.
Listen, I've got many years coaching left. I plead the fifth until further notice.
When we're done here,
When I'm done, I'm gonna come in and be like,
dun, dun,
so
dun.
this person was that person was that.
Mic drop.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out.
So.
It's kind of weird. What are
Yeah.
you gonna do? You're gonna be so lost. You're gonna start teaching dance with Addison.
Dance. I
I
don't
like
think so.
dance. Yeah, my daughter thinks she wants to try playing a sport again, and it was so funny.
Softball?
So I go out and Benjamin's teaching her how to dribble basketball,
Oh yes, yes.
and and so she got like a little glimpse of when we get into sports things. So Benjamin's out there, and it's like
Oh,
he's
God. Here
repeating
you.
everything I've ever told him. That I've been like, Benjamin, you need to make your bounce passes like this, do whatever, bend your knees, all the little things I've always told him.
What did
He's out
she
there
look
telling
like?
her, and she's like, what? She's like, well, I just threw the ball
Throw
to
it.
you. So next thing you know, I'm out there, I'm grilling food on Father's Day, and Benjamin's out there. He's like, yeah, but you have a defender here. You can do that. And I'm thinking, I have said every single one of these things at some point to Benjamin. So,
Well, he's got a good memory.
yeah. And
Get it, Benjamin.
the crazy part is he's a pretty good basketball player, and I think he's leaning towards playing at least another sport or two this year.
That's cool.
And it's hard because he puts so much into football.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't miss a workout.
Well, or basketball follows right after, so there's no break.
Yeah. So we'll see. That's really hard because then I'm like, son, I can't coach everything all
I
the
know.
time.
Vinny's always done track, but he's kind of finding this love for golf. And I was like, ooh, what if you did golf next year? Like, that'd be fun, something different.
Yeah. I told my daughter to golf. Apparently, there's like tons of golf
Yes.
scholarships.
So many, especially for girls. Let's go.
Yeah.
You better get her back on the golf course.
At some point I told Benjamin I was going to make him do things he didn't want to do. And learning that with Benjamin has already, like, trickled onto Addison. Like, sweetie,
What do you want to do?
you tell me what you want to do, and I'll help you do it. I said, but I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
what not to do. Don't do stupid stuff.
I tried to make
Don't be
Vinny
a
play
little brat.
basketball one year, and it was awful. I mean, he had to finish it out, but it was not enjoyable for him nor I. So I learned that the hard way as well.
Yeah. I shouldn't say I do say you have to do something. I
Yeah.
don't care what you do. You got to do something.
Amen.
Yeah.
You ain't sitting around here playing games all day. I also told them when you graduate, what you're doing now in life is not happening either. So
Yeah.
you better figure out what you're doing next.
So I have crappy Wi-Fi, and I don't even have a device at my home for my daughter. So when she comes to my house, we're either doing something, she's reading.
Oh, she loves to
We have a
read.
pool table. She likes playing pool.
She does?
Oh,
What if
she
she's a pool
loves it.
shark?
Oh, go for it. Whatever.
Do what you do.
she might be a pool shark, but she hasn't beat her dad yet. So
Well,
there's no mercy in
All
my
in
house.
due
You have to
time.
earn all wins.
Come on, give her a little.
Benjamin still has not beaten me at basketball.
Oh, you better watch it.
And especially now, like I'm 40, my shoulder hurts. I'm like,
He's going to give you a little
just
trip,
jinxed
take you
yourself.
out of the
if
game.
if he decides to challenge me right now, I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be like a movie Gladiator. I'm like pulling myself up off the ground. I'm like, all right, let's go. Yeah,
Benjamin, it's
Yeah.
time.
don't tell him.
And it's hot, so he's going to outwork you for sure.
Oh no, we'll go in the gym. We'll go in the air conditioning.
yeah.
I won't even go outside to play
I'm
basketball.
not
hot.
playing
Benjamin
outside.
tells me the other day he's leaving the house. It's like 5 o'clock. I'm like, where are you going? We're going to go play basketball. I said, Benjamin, it's
Suffocation.
110 degrees out. Like, what are you doing? Like, when we play basketball, we go at like 8, 9 o'clock, you know, but apparently can't do that because
There's
people are
probably
getting
girls
shot now.
somewhere or
So
something. I know.
it's always girls.
Crazy.
I'm always like bowling 2 days in a row.
Sabotaging, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Always.
Always.
Girls. Yeah.
Well, guys, happy Tuesday. Thursday, we have Eric Fox on the show.
Yay.
That
Perfect
is super
kitchen.
exciting. Yeah, they
Yes.
have a lot going on. I'm sure he has a lot to talk about.
So I feel like everyone knows the ProFit end result. I am really excited to talk to Eric about how he got there.
Yeah. His
Yeah.
story is super
Yeah.
cool.
We'll definitely talk about his business because I know that's important to them.
Homegrown, though.
expanding. But man, I want to hear the rest of the story. What was that old guy? And that's the rest of
And
the
that's
story.
the
Yeah,
rest
we
of
want
the
the whole
story.
story and nothing but the truth.
Yeah, so check that out Thursday. Should be fun.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for showing up today. Support
yeah.
local, shop local. Have a good day.
And remember, if you've seen a UFO,
Yeah.
we
Send
want
me
you.
pictures.
We want you
Uh-huh.
on the show.
Oh, duh. Good one,
Everyone in the world
Jeff.
has an iPhone. Take a picture.
We
Bye,
want
everybody.
video.
See you later.